This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI men's basketball team returned to the Primetime League this past summer after a 2-year absence that rooted from changes in the NCAA's allowable coaching hours during the summer months. The Summer League, that's based out of North Liberty, gave a dozen UNI players the chance to work on their game against some of the best competition in the state once a week. And as Brad Wells reports, it even included a couple games closer to home.
Although conference championships get handed out in March, it's the development that each player and each team make in the offseason that contributes to a team's final outcome. For players at UNI and Iowa, as well as smaller schools in eastern Iowa, the Primetime League is a chance to mix it up on the floor once a week against the best talent in the area.
I think it's good because there's just a little bit of tension to it. You know, there's 500 people watching. You want to impress your teammates. You want to show what you can do.
Playing against a different player always helps every aspect of your game, helps you develop a little bit more.
We're really grinding right now and trying to put in as much work as we can to have a terrific season next year, and just putting in all the extra time and doing all the little things to be a good team.
The little things add up to the big things at the end of the season, and the PTL allows its players to take what they're working on and implement them into a game situation.
You know, coming from high school, we always had AAU in the summer. But now getting to play against guys who have proved themselves as being really good college players and getting that experience and getting adjusted to the speed of the game and the physicality of the game, it's been a great experience.
2014 marked the first time that the Primetime League held games in Waterloo. The Cedar Valley Sportsplex hosted 2 of the 7 regular season games and drew huge crowds to see the summer action.
Yeah, I love being able to play right down the street. Sometimes it gets tiring driving an hour and back and forth, so I think it's good that they gave us 2 games close here.
We've been impressed not only by the professionalism of the staff, but what a great facility it is. Great location, it's very visible, and what a treat to have everything done. Usually at North Liberty, when we've done these games going on 15 years now, you know, you got to do everything. This facility, they've just bent over backwards to help make everything work right, and we appreciate the opportunity to let people up here, you know, 100 miles away from Iowa City, come see what we've had.
During one of the nights at the Sportsplex, some fellow Panthers, aside from current players, were working to make the Summer League the best it can be. Former player Aaron Mittendorf and former AD Rick Hartzell were in stripes, while former assistant and current TV analyst Kevin Lehman was a head coach all season. But the big draw for fans was to see their favorite team's players going toe-to-toe with some of the best players in college basketball.
It's fun to get the Iowa guys and the UNI guys not only to be opponents as they always have been, but to be teammates, get to know each other a little bit. So that's a part of it I like.
You know, getting to play against guys who play in the Big Ten, play in the MVC, against teams like Wichita State and Ohio State every night. You can learn a lot from them, and it's great to take away from that.
I think this is a good league especially for the incoming players to play in, because it gives them a chance to get a feel for the college experience. So I think it's good, especially when they're coming straight out of high school.
For basketball junkies or just the first-time fan, there was always something big to talk about surrounding the PTL games.
And Bohannon was going up against Josh Oglesby, and I think Oglesby had maybe 16 points, Bohannon had 40. So I think that he's more of a well-rounded player than any of the Bohannons that we've seen before him. He's a great shooter like they all have been. He's really a good, hard, muscle-toned athlete too.
While progress is seen out of the veterans, opinions get formed on the newcomers. Based on this year's summer action, basketball fans can expect some talented play from its college teams.
Well, I think there's a lot of reason to be excited about UNI basketball coming this fall, because they've now got a lot of great shooters, and you know they're going to play defense, you know they're going to play the right way, you know they're going to share the ball. So I think there's great reason for enthusiasm and optimism about Panther basketball.